Welcome to Post Shadow. Endwalkers, by the way. Find up Helios. You know who this hero is. Helios. Oh. There once was a woman who selflessly served her fellow man as a Zim. Even after stepping down, she continued in this mission and went on to become the divinity of hope. Aww. Actually, no. I can't have that out yet. No. I can't have that minion out. It would be a spoiler. Just spoiler in itself. There's the Argos. There we go. Well, I don't know if I should do this, but I am gonna. God, I'm missing so many songs though. I wonder if I should take it. I wonder if I should probably like start gathering the songs up. This. I just. I mean, that's not. Wait. What? Play in a state there. No. Now, this is just gonna be me just doing stuff. First thing we'll go is go here. Go here. Cutting the cheat. Where no liver has gone before, I wonder currently in as a oh god, there we go. I wonder what this. Oh, are these the special quests? Wait, are these? Is this a new dungeon? Oh, it makes sense. They do give you one dungeon. Cutting the cheese. This panic-stricken one is desperate for the aid of an able-bodied adventurer. Ronald, oh thank goodness you're here. It's absolutely terrible, awful, an emergency of cataclysmic proportions. What is it? I don't know actually. They didn't say, but it doesn't sound simply dreadful. What What I do know is Building Way has been asking after you. Said if I happen to see you, I should tell you to hurry over to Cadonia's Knot with all haste. Well, what are you standing around here? Away with you. Oh wait, we're going. Oh, hold on with that. Hold that thought. What? Oh, okay. What? Oh, okay, that's a dead end. Yeah, hunt for the ages. A hunt! Wait, is that the crow? That hunting hawk. Hunt for the ages. 'Tis good to see you, Ronald. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the scholarly world has been in an uproar since the Forum announced their plans for the massive exodus. To think that we may well step foot on the very moon. We expected that once word got out, we might receive more requests for lunar samples than was previously considered acceptable. What we did not expect was the venerable deluge of absurdity unleashed upon us. We designated the most mind-boggling requests, senior bills. At this point, any assistance you could provide would be more than welcome. Is in the midst of organizing the latest offerings. Why don't you speak with her to get a better idea of what to expect? I've heard your conversation. These ears aren't just for show. As for what plagues me at the moment, here we are, both embellic of our woes and senior bills, and he is a highly esteemed scholar of mythological studies. He has a pet theory that the creatures described in myths can be traced to those that once existed in ancient times. Simply put, he requests samples from ancient organisms which I need not remind you no longer exist. The audacity. Are we meant to travel through time for him? And there you have it. Oh god. Take a look at the guild ship hut board, and if there's anything, and I mean anything at all, that you think you can handle, please do. Your only hope. Yeah, they're at this senior. Okay, yeah, quest. Yeah, they're starting to freak out now. They're like, how are we gonna? I wanted to check something, to be honest. Yeah, because, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Six. Bulletproof 6. Oh, that's 4, so that means there's a 5. Hey, you didn't give me a... You don't get another achievement that goes... Character. Oh wait, it's not... Okay, it's not the... Now you must be out of your mind. Bound by faith, bound by hope. Oh, okay, so we don't get... I was hoping for a quest that was like a level beyond. Anyway, perfect specimens. They think that you, Ronald, have traveled to the very edge of creation, there to confront Talak know what. Yet you still seek the strangeness of our hunt bills. You truly are one of a kind. Some would call you brave, some reckless, but my guess is that you simply do what needs to be done. In any case, we certainly have a few hunts that call for cavalier heroics. You're welcome to them. Frankly, I can't believe I didn't think to offer them to you sooner. You all recognize the term elite marks, I'm sure. However, ours tend towards the bizarre. But don't take my word for it. As does it. Oh, that's gonna be a thing too. It's This has become quite the pattern, eh? I'm a mistake. No, prefers to leave all of the explaining to me. A conversation for another time, perhaps. You want to know more about the elite mark, but yes. Uh-oh. You are the gleamer extraordinaire who made their way to the very summit of the heavens, are you not? Uh-oh. Trouble now. We're in trouble. They're jealous. Heard all of our most tiresome, that is to say, look how of our esteemed clients have gathered here at one. Yes, one of it, concerning the importance of my work, snail's pace at which you're fulfilling my quest. It should come as no surprise that I have come to personally insist that they are handled with the utmost certainty. Now, in order to completely validate my theories and protect them from any further inclinations, I have need of your talents. I require more samples to prove that the moon and indeed the stars beyond are teeming with life. Wait just a moment. My research is comparative mythology is on the verge of changing our understanding of life as we know it. Indeed, samples of ancient organisms have never been of greater necessity. What nonsense! Surely the requests made by various departments of the Stodium come first. Our pupils are the lifeblood of future Charlian, with this need provide them with hands-on instruction in the classification of specimens for both Thavnir and Golemald. Pardon me, but we researchers also great need of your service. We have a mountain of requests relating to Lavriempro's fiercer specimens in the queue. Labyrinthos, surely you jest. We have a talented individual here capable of exploring environments unlike any known to man, and you would have him go to Labyrinthos? I will not stand for it. Not when discoveries await in the field of X. Enough! Can't you see the bind you're putting Ronald in? He will decide for himself what to prioritize. Thank you very much. Rest assured that each and every one of your requests have been accounted for. Now off you go. Shoo. I do apologize for my colleagues' behavior. Should you be interested in learning more about our requests, pray find us in the Aetherite Plaza. Wait, what? Is this a whole thing? And what about you? Heavens, I'm sure they mean well after a fashion, but I would consider it a personal favor if they learn to be a bit less demanding, or perhaps more than a bit. Anyway, they will doubtless find it in themselves to pay with their precious samples. If you are keen to learn more about our elite marks, don't hesitate to make use of them. For our part, we're counting on you, so best of luck out there, Ronald. I wonder now, does that mean that they're gonna give me like a elite guild ship punch now? You are now permitted to take bills from elite marks from the guild hunt board. Okay. Let's see if the right platform in there. Except for that triad match with it. Oh god, there's two of them. Oh, that's a nightmare and a half. Still gotta do all that. We still gotta do Crystorium stuff, so I'm not touching this until we get done Crystorium. But I can still level up things. Do what needs to be done. Yeah, people are doing levy quests. Or no labyrinths have gone before. Hey, jamming way. Yeah. Well, that looks weird in its own format. What was that? Ronald, you are Ronald, yes? Oh, thank you ever so much for coming. In truth, I've been searching all over for you. See, there's a most pressing matter for which I could use your wisdom and expertise. Oh, but we haven't actually been introduced yet, have we? The name's Jamming Way. I've had the honor of serving as the communications officer aboard the Ragnarok. But anyhow, to the matter I spoke of. It began the very day when my curiosity got the better of me. I decided to send a reconnaissance probe to Omerthal to investigate the Emperor. Imagine my surprise when my robotic friend responded just a short while ago with the most urgent and dire distress signal. A distress signal for Omerthal. Now, even after you and your company mercifully put end of the threat to the final days, surely this intrigues and worries you as much as it does me. I was just about to venture there to investigate further. There is no telling what dangers might await. I am a communications officer, not an adventurer. Please join me at Commandant's and so that we may boldly go where you have gone before. Okay. I'll have to wait a moment. Okay, I'm just the wandering minstrel again. What are you wearing? Who should stand before me but the savior of the very star, the illimitable ender of the end. Your deeds are sung far and wide, my friend. As I understand it, your quest for the world's salvation brought you to Charlie, and I too am here on a quest of sort. A quest for musical inspiration. Alas, magnificent though this repository of knowledge may be, I find there is only so much inspiration I can derive from tomes. But where tomes alone fail to inspire, living words may yet spark the imagination, so I beg you, will you not regale me with the tale of your quest to deliver the star? If such an adventure isn't fit to be an epic, I would not know what is. Drawing upon both your first-hand account and knowledge I attain here, I believe that I shall be able to weave the most marvelous of verses. If you be willing, pray let me know. I shall continue my research here in the meantime. Greetings, my friend. If you have a tale to share, this minstrel is all ears. Let's talk about Zodiac. Oh, what matter of thrilling adventure might this be? Good gods, a battle on the moon with Zodiac, eldest and mightiest of primals. I pride myself on my imagination, but your feats transcend all mine could be conceived. Against all odds, you struck down the possible being, yet triumphantly turned tragedy, for Zodiac's fall proved to be the trigger for the final days. Yep. Yes, yes, the words well up within me. Pray lend me lend them. Born of ancient men, a divinity was free. Their hopes unrequited. They knew no. Uh, Born of mortal men, a champion did rise, ascending to the heavens, ruination to defy. That the ancients should sacrifice half their number to save the star. The strength of their resolve makes me tremble in admiration. Even as it saddens me to think that that one of their own would seek to lay it all to waste. So deep was his despair. I haven't lived their lives. I feel decidedly unworthy to so speak of their hearts. Better that the whole truth remain with you, and you alone. Let it suffice. Let it suffice for me to utter a fragment of their hopes, dreams, and song, that their lives and sacrifice may ever be remembered. Zodiac's fall. That's one of the. Oh, that's one of the extremes. Here's the other. You have a tale to tell. Talk about Spider-Man. Promises to be most rousing adventure. In order to prove your readiness to avert the final days, you undertook a trial imposed by no less a being than the will of the star, Heidelin herself. It staggers the mind to imagine such an encounter, to say not of the 1,000 years that Vinette had resolved to wait. Yes, I dare say I have a song. You will listen to it now, of course. Their eons apart, two kindled souls meet. Apart they would walk, all life to protect. Beyond strands, their paths would converge, as God is immortal to silence the dirge. For time being, County. For time beyond counting, Heidelin waited for you in patience and faith. And when at last you were reunited, even as she desperately wished for you to surpass her, she knew she could not hold back and did not. Hers is an unavoidable burden and a noble sacrifice. Tears well in my eyes to imagine the hardships she has had to endure, but it comforted me to know her long journey was not in vain, that her hopes passed on to you. This tale is an epic among epics, and full honor am I to have been given the chance to weave a song for it. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. A new heart indeed. The other one. Hey. I looked away for a moment. I didn't even read it. What was it called? Heidelin's Call. Yeah. Madness. Oh, we'll do them. I'll do them. Alright, let's get these out of the way. I want to know what this one is. I'm gonna be honest, did we get two dungeons in, Shadows? Oh yeah, we did. No, wait. Winning and... Yeah, we did, okay. Yeah, we did. Okay, so it is 2 dungeons. I was wondering about that. I was gonna be like, wait. I was ready for 1 dungeon, to be honest, but I forgot that we get actually 2 of them. God, it's so weird to see Lunar Whale jumping. It's like, what in the world? Ronald, I knew you'd come. Clearly, we have inquiring minds and a crushing need to be of use in common. Any road, I'm pleased to report that the Ragnarok has already been prepared for our journey. A journey that fortunately will not require the massive quantities of ether that were necessary for our previous voyage beyond the stars. How can this be, you wonder? Hells if I know. Whether it is a parting gift from Mother, or perhaps a manifestation of Matron's true desire, this vessel is strongly connected to Ultimato. So strong, in fact, that it somehow simultaneously exists in both locations, here in Labyrinthos and out at the edge of the universe. Wait, what? Is this making more sense to you now? No? Well, it matters little. What matters is that we get to the other side and see what is troubling my dearest probe. On that note, let us be off. I need this song in my life. See, the Ragnarok exists here as surely as it did and does back in Labyrinthos. With the vessel forming a conduit of sorts, we may also easily teleport between the 2 locations. Convenient, wouldn't you say? Precisely because the locations are so enduringly connected to each other, however, I fear that whatever has triggered my probe's distress signal has the potential to threaten Labyrinthos as well, and so I would investigate without delay. Let's see now. It would seem the distress signal is coming from base Omnicron, not far from here. Let us hope that my automation friend can enlighten us to this situation. Whoa, what the? Excuse me? You know what? I'm not okay, that's a bit annoying to see all that. To just see all them side quests just pop up all the time. Yeah, I'm not. No. I've done enough side quests in this game already. Those can wait. I'll do them later. Ah, Ronald. This is my precious reconnaissance automation, and yet it would appear this good-for-nothing bucket of bolts has gotten his oily paw all over it. Pray stand by for a moment while I give it a good talking to. You miserable sack of sockets! What in heaven's name do you think you're doing with my oh so valuable automation? Completing logic circuits. N7000 categorizes, denies the accusation of this. An advanced life form such as has no need for such identity technology. On the contrary, this learning took pity on this makeshift machine and the primitive society which created it, and then it issued a warning. Primitive, outdated. I'll show you primitive, outdated. You. Wait, what is this warning you speak of? To explain in terms that you crude mind, sometime after the organic life form known as Ronald here came in contact with M017, the Omnicrons noticed an irregularity. A powerful burst of energy from the remnants of a lost world. Without a reaction to Ronald and his companions defeating the Endsinger. Fortunately, the energy wave itself caused no damage. That's fortunate. It housed within it an encoded message from the strategic matrix known as Sigma 1. The message continues on a single word, a single command. Live. That seems innocent enough. Whatever is the problem? The message reached the sensors of Sigma 4, a logistics matrix that has long lain dormant. Shocked back to life at the behest of its fellow intelligence, it has resumed its duties in constructing weapons of mass destruction. Furthermore, there's a statistical probability of 90% it will launch a full-scale assault on your indestructible home planet as soon as production is complete. Perhaps we can remove its power source somehow. The unit projects that this would be less than ideal. Sigma 4's production capabilities are necessary to ensure that the Omni existence is maintained in perpetuity. Disabling or destroying it is incapable with commands issued by Sigma. Is there no way we might simply change its mind? If Sigma 4 is convinced that war is essential for its survival, could we not pursue it? Waited that an unprovoked offensive might threaten its existence even more? The grubby organic life form proposition there as a military information on this unit does possess the capacity to rewrite the memory banks of other artificial life forms. If this unit were to hack Sigma 4's neural core and implant the memory that such an offense once led not to victory, but to failure and near eradication, It must logically conclude that preemptive attack is ill-advised. To accomplish this, this unit will access Stigma 4 and use a dimensional manipulator to generate a virtual environment simulating its memories of war. You must traverse the environment and nullify Stigma 4's expectations of victory. That sounds simple and not at all likely to get us a kill. What do you say, Ronald? It can't be any tougher than Omega, right? Right? A message strategic other all participants in the mission, please accompany this unit to the access point at once. Probably have to do a ton of probably have to do a lot of fates here in order to get this on. From this exit point, it would be possible for this unit to establish a community interference with Sigma 4 neural network. You may be interested to know that this is the first time this unit has been able to perform its intended function since the day it was commissioned. This unit is honored and will do its utmost to maximize the probability of success. Are you saying that you've never actually done this before? You really had me going with your advanced intelligence talk, but at least my probe had work experience. The fleet lit and right form's evaluation is inaccurate. This unit is equipped with dynamic functionality. It simply has not encountered technology formidable enough to require its full capabilities before. More insight, more sophisticated, this unit has succeeded in establishing the interface with Stigma 4. All that remains is for you to enter the simulation and use whatever puny weapons are at your disposal to destroy the core that lies within. That should see the Matrix sufficiently traumatized. Wow. This unit will remain in this physical space to ensure the communication interface remains stable as you carry out your operations. And do take care, though the environment is virtual, any pain you suffer within will feel quite real. The Stigma dreamscape. Oh, I have to enter it in order to... Oh. Alright. Let's open up cutting the cheese and then what's going on after. How do we... Welcome to the moon. building way. You're here, and not a moment too soon. Sorry to call you here so abruptly, but you are the first person who came to mind that might be able to help. Okay. Do you recall the domiciles we were planning to build for the investigation? Yeah? I don't mean to brag, but they were immaculate. Positively perfect. Except, of course, for the ever so small oversight of being 3 times larger than necessary. At least that's what I believed. When speaking with Oriander, I learned a lot from him about what we should and shouldn't make for the domiciles. So I began making changes, small at first, but they soon became much bigger, more drastic. By the end, I'd swear I was drawing up wholly new plans by the minute. But I was too ambitious. The myriad plans I dreamt up overwhelmed our automated construction machines. The big cheese. Even as we speak, it's burrowing underground with reckless abandon. If we don't stop it, the domiciles will be the least of our problems. The entire moon will likely end up looking like a truckle of hold-filled cheese. Delectable? Perhaps, but utterly unfit for habitation. We tried going after it ourselves, but the survey team never made it past the security systems down there. At least I don't think so. They've yet to return and are answering our communications. I'd rather not resort to brute force, but I can think of no other way and no other person to see the deed done. Would you be willing to go down there and stop the big cheese? The big cheese. Thank you, thank you. Head down this mountain. Head down this mountain and I'll see you there. Let you in. Mountain. Welcome to this mountain, guys. What's mountain? It's like, oh. So, I thought they would just unlock them and then they'll be off the board, but apparently these are stories. It's a shame that it's kind of funny that they're saying that getting the bike on the bike mount from the Mog Station is apparently pay to win because it's 25% more mount speed added to it, but it's like, really? Wouldn't consider that pay to win, no offense. I really wouldn't consider that pay to win. I really wouldn't. Like, that's not a pay to win thing. And it's like... Because if you really want mount speed in all the areas, all you have to do is just get, do the fates. Like, what, 60 of them? Or something crazy? I don't know how many ranks there truly is with it all. I should probably learn my rotation somewhat, or get a grasp of it at last after all this time. Why is there so many of them? I should probably use my Argo at least here. Yeah, I want to use my Argo. So I'm gonna be here doing this for a bit. Argo! Let us go! My god. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening? That's gonna be a long time before the companions are. Well, that's not how that runs. I don't think that... Did that count? I just need 3 more. You know? Oh, there's no more fates. Oh boy. Perf. Na, 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 na. Oh yeah, I wanted to unlock one last thing. And Uda. I want to unlock... Oh. I wonder if I should just leave that as... Yeah, I want to unlock Reaper. It was still one of the... It was one of the big jobs that I wanted to do first. Then I'll do. Then I'll unlock Sage. Then I'm just gonna run through. I'm just gonna try to level it, and then Killer Instinct. You there? You're the fighting sort, yes? By the looks of it, one of no mean skill. My employer is in desperate need of a man of your talents. You see, he's been beset by threats of an unsavory group of thugs known as the Lemures? Their leader demands my master part with some of his considerable wealth, or well, I'm just telling you, they call her Well, I'll just tell you they call her the Reaper, and leave the rest to your imagination. We don't intend to those his demands without a fight. An astute arm by our side will go to ensure our survival. Your arm, perhaps. In case the opportunity to perform a good deed isn't enticement enough, please be reminded that my master possesses considerable wealth. If you would aid us, come with haste to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, where we make our stand against these brutes. Oh. It's just bots trying to tell. I keep getting. The bots are getting weird with their ways of trying to get people to click their links and stuff. About Twitch partnership. Yeah, I can't do Twitch partnership because of the position I'm in with my my income and stuff. Ah, you. I knew you were here. And if you mean to lay a finger on my coin purse, you'll have to pry it from my cold, lifeless Master Jidoro. He's a friend. This adventurer has agreed to help. We'll show the Reaper what her empty intimidations are worth. Oh. Oh, I see. My apologies, sir. Tensions have been high as of late, and I'm sure you can understand. For reasons that elude me, these lemurs have made my life a waking nightmare. Sight unseen, they have demanded I begin paying them for the luxury of my own life. Rumors abroad of their origin. Some say they are the terrorists of some barbaric nation. They flaunt our laws and threaten their betters with impunity. They're led by a den-eyed killer who draws her scythe at the smallest slight. Refused our payments of coin, and she takes her share of your lifeblood instead. Rubbish, I say. The Reaper is not but a toothless bandit. Interesting theory you have there. Care to test it? You're the Reaper? Oh, you're a perceptive one, aren't you? Suppose that's how you came to be in possession of so many shiny things. And what do we have here? Hiring more help when our ledgers remain unbalanced? You wouldn't be trying to wiggle you're paying us for a job well done, would you? Oh, so you hired these and you thought you could get out of it. My, how do you keep the lies straight? You didn't tell your higher muscle here what great friends we were. So great in fight that you trusted none other than me and mine to put the scare into your competition? A job we were happy to do? You can't find your fortune in your fair city without stepping over a few bodies on the way after all. But as flexible as our morals are, I'm afraid without the coin to bend them, we only have one recourse from us. One does wonder how you found yourself with a bodyguard of such concocted metal. Not an ounce of fear in that gaze, and not a puffed up arrogance either. This lad, my dear, is a genuine oracle. He has what we in the mercenary trade call the killer instinct. Elaborate, please. How's this? For the sake of our long-standing friendship, I'll make it simple. Allow me to take this adventure off your hands, and the debt is forgiven. What? Oh? I believe this is what them in your trade call a bargain. As for you, adventurer, it seems you've been made a free agent. But if you're still inclined to put those instincts of yours to use, come and visit our headquarters in Pearl Lane. The door is open. In other words, you... Wow. I guess he just wanted to be jumped out of... He didn't want to pay them in the end. Yeah, this guy... Yeah, swindler. Things you must do as the Reaper asked. If you don't, I fear she may return for her wages. Yeah. That went about as well as we at least get the payment, you say? Regrettably, it seems your contract has changed hands. They can't pay for this. Oh, the Reapers are gonna learn. Oh. Whoa. Why is it pure white as if, like... Why is it just pure white as if the scheme of it is gone? I mean, it's interesting to see that, but at the same time, it's like, what the hell? Yeah, this is, I'm probably not going to focus completely on leveling Reaper, but I just want to mess around with it. The boss told me you'd be along. Coming in? Sure. Boss, the guest of honor has arrived. Ah, the savior of Alamigo and Doma dares to appear before me. I've heard all about you. It's not hard to in this line of work. The stories paint you as ferocity incarnate, a force of nature few have survived. Peace, friend. I have no desire to put the killer to the proof personally. I don't have a death wish. You can call me Ursula. I'm a Reaper, one of many, and the leader of this little family here. As to why I invited you into our little home, there's a job I'd like you to take care of for me. Depends on the job. Now don't you worry, that virtuous heart of yours, I wouldn't ask you to do as so much as bend the law. This job is purely for the benefit of your fellow man. All you have to do is kill one for me, though perhaps kill ain't right words, as he's already dead. Dealing with undead? Don't look so surprised. I know you've seen the dead walk. This time you'd be up against a void scent. Come here to unleash its singular brand of wickedness upon the world. It won't be an easy task. The evil driving this monster is black as the void and near as deep. I doubt it. I've seen far deeper than anything, so it can't be that bad. Countless souls have succumbed to its hunger. Worthy prey for one inclined to heroics. You think? You can't face it as you are, though. Storied as your strength may be, I'll need you. I'll need. I'll need to train you in techniques that'll let you pierce the void and slaughter its kin. Keep talking. Guardian. Don't see many guardians at all, do you? Let alone ones as savage as this. Savior's startled grasp. I'm not out of surprises yet. Hold your hand out to the crystal here. If you're made of the stuff I think you are, then you're in for a treat. Ooh. That's it. I knew you had what it takes. This be an avatar, a manifestation of your essence, and standing power of the void scent on the other side. A void scent to which, if you so choose, you will bind to yourself. You'll gain skills unlike anything you've ever known. Skills that allow you, that have allowed people like me to operate in the shadows and kill those that need killing since time immemorial. And your first assignment, should you walk this path, is to use the power of one void scent against another for the betterment of the realm. Your reward will be wisdom of countless generations of a guardian assassins. But if siding with my kind makes your stomach turn, then... Oh, wait. Slow down a little bit. I can't read. However, if you've none of the primary objections and you don't mind walking the knife's edge, twixt life and death, then you have the tools to see your justice done right every time. This is your chance. This is the choice you must make. Soon, every moment a quarry stalks the land is another opportunity for it to do harm. Why did the music suddenly change? I take it you come to a decision, am I right? Then there'll be no turning away once you've chosen, mind you. You'll dance with death and return as its envoy. Or you won't return at all, so what it will be? I'm not much of a dancer, but I want the power to see my justice. Very good. Then let's not waste time. Take up this crystal and attest to both worlds. Then you walk as a reaper, bind yourself to the void, and claim the strength that the weak of heart shun. So the avatar at your side does the void scent being bring its power to bear, feeding upon the souls of the fiends you cut down in return. Not a bad agreement, eh? But I'm sure you tire of words. Here, the traditional weapon of our order. Let's see how it looks strapped to your back. Ooh. The deep gold war sight. Ooh! Ooh, look how pretty that actually looks pretty good. I'd rather have that. That look with my armor. Oh, okay, I'll admit. That looks kinda... Now I look like an anime character. I look like a modern day anime character. It's like... So, Reaper. Huh? The Reaper. Mazaki Otari. What? Hang on. Let me just... Oh god. What have I become? I'm just gonna move this up a little bit. I don't trust the reassigned set number, I'm afraid. Go a little bit higher. Because this might be the more interesting job that I play. God, I look kind of... I gotta be honest, I look kind of stiff in this outfit. I'm sorry to say. Elegant Europe. Huh. Second thing. Oh. Oh, I don't have it on me. Okay. Oh god, I don't have much of anything on me. I'm gonna have to be getting all new gear and stuff. I like this coat though. God, I do look like a I look like a Bloodborne character though. With my little scythe. Even though that thing is nowhere near little. Oh god. I have to see the battle scene. What is the other one? The soul gauge can be filled via the execution of certain weapon skills or by defeating enemies afflicted with death's design. With sufficient souls stored in the gauge, you can execute actions such as Bloodstalk, Windswept acquired at level 55, or Gluttony acquired at 76. You can view the job gauge description at any time from the actions statement. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the actual quest line until... So I'm gonna... Oh god, where do I even start? I'm going home for a moment. But truth be told, I need to resort my, my whatchamacallits. I have to, move the thing down a little bit. But I might just take this job and go do all the side quests in the past. That would be interesting to do. Like I said, I'm not in a rush to get this to 890. But, yeah. So I'll be back. I need to get food, actually.